So you came for me. Thanks for that. That's really good. I really feel it right here. See? Mega... That has to be Mega Rayquaza Inscriptions. Thousands of years ago, in the Primal Age, long lost, the world was overflowing with natural energy. Primal Groudon and Primal Kyogre fought over that energy in endless, furious clashes. In the face of Primal Groudon and Kyogre's great power, people could do nothing. The only choice was to watch as disaster upon disaster swept them over. It was in such a time that a great many meteoroids poured from darkness of space, from a place higher even than the heavens. And the meteoroids fell in their multitude upon a waterfall that had long been home to a tribe of dragon-type users. What? Can't do that. Oh, I want to see the inscriptions. Come on. What's this? Aha! See, look. It's people gathered around, praying for Rayquaza to come help them. And that's the Mega Evolution symbol. See, this is like the Delta Emerald add-on. Can't even use your Mach Bike here. Let me continue. It's finally time for Chapter 2. Here we go. The meteors shone with rainbow brilliance, as if some great life was held within. That was when, as if drawn by the brilliance, a Pokemon that shone in a blazing emerald hue descended from the heavens. That Pokemon was none other than Rayquaza. Rayquaza's power overwhelmed that of the two primal Pokemon, and peace returned to the world. The people of Hoenn revered Rayquaza as a true savior. 1,000 years after this time, the meteoroids once again fell. A huge meteoroid, far greater than any before, struck the planet, boring deep into the ocean and leaving behind it a great crater. The land born of this event later became known as Sootopolis. Damn, that's why it's like a inverted volcano. Sootopolis was born from a great meteoroid strike. The great meteoroid was the first of many disasters to befall humanity. When it punched into the planet, the land cracked beneath it and a great welling of natural energy poured from beneath Hoenn. Thirsting for that energy, Primal Kyogre and Primal Groudon once again woke. The people had a wish, a memory from 1,000 years before. They wished that the legendary Pokemon clad in emerald light would appear again. The huge meteorite that lay at the heart of Sootopolis gave off a boundless brilliance. In its brilliance, it resembled a vast and powerful keystone, and once again Rayquaza descended from whence it came in the heavens. The people fell to their knees before Rayquaza and made a wish for salvation. As they did, a great change came over the legendary Pokemon. It was enveloped in blinding light. As the light receded, they beheld a Rayquaza beyond all knowledge. Sublime figure, incandescent, with overwhelming life force. You can see Rayquaza right there, Mega Rayquaza. It was humanity's wish that brought about Rayquaza's transformation in the face of the Rainbow Stone. Yes, a wish, an intangible thing, invisible to the eye. Yet this wish bound people and Pokemon together, enabling the legendary Pokemon to change its appearance. It's like seeing it from different angles. It's weird. Look at this. Oh yeah, there you go. There's Mega Rayquaza. Big Delta. And how did the story end? After being transformed by the wish of the people, did Rayquaza save them from the disaster? Rayquaza once again confronted Primal Groudon and Primal Kyogre. The golden filaments that sprang from his body covered the sky. An emerald brilliance illuminated the area. A terrible wind rose. The wind and emerald light visibly sapped the power from Primal Groudon and Kyogre. Drained of their primal powers, the two vanished into the depths of land and sea. Rayquaza watched them go, regaining its usual appearance. Then it soared back up into the heavens where it dwelled. A witness to the series of events, a tall visitor from a distant land, it is the Delta born of the great disturbances in the world. By the bonds born of mankind's wish and the power of the stones, it will calm the troubles that plague the world. That was when the Draconoids constructed their great tower to hold the rainbow stone that had granted Rayquaza its power, and to get a little bit closer to Rayquaza in the heavens above. To record the history of their trials and the great feats of the mighty Rayquaza for you all to know, they left behind the murals you see here. That guy was probably AZ. A giant tower and paintings of the past. You know, I feel like I've seen something like that recently. Yeah, but for now, I suppose it's time for the last chapter in our tale. Aw, look at that. There's Primal Groudon. There's Mega Rayquaza. At last we reached the final chapter. 1,000 years of peace followed after the disastrous time. But the Draconid people, learning from their long history's cyclonic nature, foretold that the meteoroids would fall on this land again. The meteoroid to come, they prophesied, would be far greater than those that had come before it. This meteoroid would be great enough to break the world forever. In order to prevent this great calamity, those who held the knowledge of the past arrived at a plan. Their plan was to invoke Rayquaza, the great savior, and summon it to this land before the meteoroid could strike. And that's it. That's the end of the Draconid's tale. I don't even know how to pronounce that. I spent a long time thinking about how I could protect the happiness of as many people as possible. What I must do as one who holds both the knowledge and the power, one who bears the heavy wishes of those who cannot live up to that fate. Lit Leonids, a million glittering stars falling from the sky. The show is about to start. Ever since I was a little girl, I have always turned my eyes up to the sky. When I was full of uncertainty that I felt my heart might be crushed by it. When I was so grief-stricken and alone, I thought my heart would break of it. I turned and looked up there so that my tears would never ever fall. She have a daughter or something? That's what she named the Whismer after? What? Alright, here we go. With jewel bright and borrowed might from the spirits of the departed, through sacred rite in thy great sight, my life as well as I offer. The keystones that Zinnia holds are giving off a blinding light. I summon thee to aid this fight and save us from this disaster. Realize them upon this world, for this I do summon thee. Damn, he's here already. Oh my god, here we go, just like the Groudon thing. Whoa, what? You swallow a meteorite like that? Alright, let's go. It's massive. Oh my god. See, I don't think Rayquaza can Mega Evolve in this battle, because it still does need a keystone, but still, it's sick! You know, I'm actually gonna try catching this properly. It's probably gonna use Fly right now. Man, Rayquaza and Salamence are the only Pokemon that can actually learn Fly. See, no one's ever done that much damage to the Groudon. Or this Groudon specifically. Okay, you better have rest. I'm not counting my days. I'll start right now. What? Did I use the no, that's an Ultra Ball. What? Unless they gave Rayquaza a low catch rate. I mean, a high catch rate, which I'm hoping not. Because it's Rayquaza, what do you mean? Oh my god. Please select the Pokemon to send back. Get out of here, Pikachu. Cosplay Pikachu, can't even evolve you. Is it over? Congratulations, and thank you. History has chosen you. The truth remains that Rayquaza chose you and not me. But, while I don't know how to put into words exactly, I think I understand why. You will be the successor to our long history now. And I pass to you the final key to Rayquaza's true power. The move that only it can learn.